some cats my way, you know, that aren't, you know, favorable. So
I go through the same thing. I went through the same thing. I think my very first GC appearance, you knocked me out. You feel me? Because we had our little thing, which made it interesting. You know what I'm saying? But it's kind of like this. I look at it like this. You know, you got a favorite breakfast. You know what I'm saying? But you eat it every morning. You know what I mean? And then one of these days, you prepare that breakfast, but you don't like it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that was that day for the listeners on both ends. You know what I mean? And that's just how you gotta look at it as an artist. You know what I mean? As a creative mind is trying to grow, and you want some positive, you know what I mean, feedback, and you want all the votes, but sometimes you just don't get them. You know, so it's just, I guess, you know, it just depends on how you look at it, in my opinion.
I was very proud to say, like, a lot of the times, like, whoever beat me, you know, they at least went to the finals. If not, they won the whole thing. So no shame on my part. I don't feel bad for, you know, losing to You Wish Beast Mode in 2012. Yeah. Because and a lot, you know, it was a lot of folks. You know, that's why I come back to the text thing, and the text guys, you know, kind of overrun the audio side and changing the standards on the fly. Which, you know, it's I don't know if it's fair, but, you know, it happened. And, you know, had that battle gone down and, you know, the audio, you know, where all the audio folks are, you know, have more of an influence, you know, things may have worked out different. Yeah. But, you know, and each different, you know, tournament had its own kind of feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I battled Wednesday in the semifinals, and, you know, I was excuse me, too much Bud Light. And it was like, you know, it blindsided me to lose. I was kind of like, wow. Well, shout out to Wednesday. He did his thing in that battle.
Shout out to Wednesday, man. He was an underdog in that whole shit, and he won that shit. Wow.
Yeah. So like,
But you lost to the champ, the person that ended up being the champ. So
there's no shame in that, you know. Exactly. I had a song with Aristotle. It was like, you know, might have took a loss. Everybody does, as long as all my real niggas knew what it was.
Right. Straight up, man. Well, you know, first of all, Rich, let me, you know what I mean, thank you for your time. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to fall into a track, man. I really do. Do you mind? You don't mind, do you, my brother?
I don't know, man.
I mean, we got all night. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this joint right here I'm fucking with. This is one of your newer joints, man. Let's get it. Y'all in the basement. Joe Muggs. This is the Danger Rich Takeover, man.
Hey, don't skip this shit. This is not no intro, no interlude. This is a song. Rich question. How old was you when Grindr came out?
I was about 12 years old.
Fuck you, nigga. I was 16, but that's all right, though. Young ass nigga. Hey, we was on lunch tables like this, though.
Something wrong with the game if I don't blow from rap. I'm trying to relax with some hoes and stack and fall back. Yeah, right. For that, you're better suited. Step up and get broken like a New Year's resolution. Not bread, but it's the excellence of execution. But I won't be televised like the revolution. Keep moving, and this is what you call art. I'm throwing flags on your lines like a false start. It's like penalty yards because I push them back. I walk in the area, they like, look at that. Young nigga from the 413 that makes mountains move left when he record his words. I'm submerged in the fire, rich, steady, going harder. Balls dynamite, and I ain't talking Jimmy Walker or Jimmy Carter, but this is presidential. You couldn't touch me cause you don't have the credentials. Motherfucker, goddammit, I'm ill. When you niggas fell shorter than Bushwick Bill. Chill, the young like sensational Sherry. Man, I feel so appalled whenever niggas compare me. I'm the type to snap off, very little patience. I'm the top floor, most niggas here basement. So outrageous, it's advantageous for me to catch niggas while they live on stages. High off the angels, dust that they smoke on. Next thing you know, the doctor saying hold on. Leave no doubt, phrase phrase that I live by. About to clean the rap game up, it's a pigsty. Get fly, something that a nigga stay doing. And when I get to the top, man, I ain't moving. Man, I do it for the fans, what's really rocking? If you know me, a loss, man, it ain't an option. Y'all small like the shorts on Stockton. Rolex rappers, they spending time watching. Yeah, and y'all eyes will see. MLK couldn't dream of niggas nicer than me. Got a bitch named Priscilla, that's a motherfucking killer. In my mind on the Skrilla, I'm the thriller in Manila. Yo, I'm Adley's hands, y'all Fraser's face. And my style's on dope like Jake the Snake. Ayy, one nation.
With this $1 billion smile, I'm an African American adder. That's how I got these bitches bands on the ground. Without $1 million now, think I'm Sean, think I'm Dame Mom, think I'm Brian Williams. I ain't even all but me. I'm Blue Chip, high double P-E-R. Give it to you blunt like what's inside of your cigar. Getting on them niggas in your iPod. My top 5 is chipper, and I line. Got more bars inside of the ink pen inside of the state pen, yeah, the state penitentiary. Cause I think outside of the box, let that keep on outside of the box. Whenever your pieces order deliveries, and I respect fucking with no Vaseline. Never dash for dames, but catch this dash for the cream. Nah, I mean, if money don't buy happiness to put me on the cover of the Mad magazine. I'm looking down from the treetop, with this lyrical pump on the tongue like them old school Reeboks. This doesn't make me a sniper, homie, I'm asking. Now that gangsta brothers be with my target, I'm blasting. Competition's like when them cameras off, there's no action. They watch what they say like they out speaking and caption. LMAO, as a child they weren't in love about the house because they were some inside jokes and the motto was get money, stop hating. We got next, I'm the chief executive of operations, but you can be my janitor. Last time I seen this many squares in the closet, when I hung up my banner shirt, I said I say my plaid shirt, should I say my lumberjack? But breaking it down, if you don't get the line, run it back. Square niggas get boxed out the inner circle. Outside gangsters, I see they in a urkel. See they trapped in the closet. RKL's walking that booth and become Stephon. RKL, I promise that I'm next month. RL, oh wow, but fuck it. Those who got it, they get it. Those who don't get it, don't got it up. You can't catch him at the short bus stop. I am hip hop's John with a spoon. I just shit it. So don't nobody go in the booth room for about 35, 45 minutes. Finish.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You know what I mean? Bars. Everybody say it with me. Bars. You feel me? I love it. You know what I mean? What was your motivation behind that joint, Rich? What's up?
That was a verse that I had written at a time where, I was coming up with the whole leaving no doubt concept, which was, to leave no doubt on, who I felt was the best MC in the world at the time, which was myself.
Word.
And, I mean, that's how, how it was. And I originally had recorded that verse on the More Money, More Problems beat, and it came out tight. And then I had my boy Blue Chipper, it came to me with the idea, like, let's bang on the wall, and act like we were, doing the grinding thing. I was like, okay, I'll swap that verse out because I never really put it out like that. And we went to the studio and knocked that out, and we recorded it, and our engineer David James, shout out to David James, was able to loop it all in and throw a bunch of effects on it and make it sound like we were literally banging on the wall in the studio.
Word.
So, that shit was tight, and that's probably one of my favorite verses that I've ever written.
Okay, that's pure hip hop, and that's mad creative. I'm all about that. That's what's up, man. Well, I jumped on the chat box on LetsBeef.com. You know what I'm saying? And I motherfucking peeped. I asked everybody, a question. If you want to ask Danger Rich a question, now's the time. You feel me? And we got a couple.
Okay.
One that stuck out, which is, I think personally is a dope question, is which live battler would you most like to battle? Let's get right into it. Let's get right into the golden questions, the premium. I'm all about that premium. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I was going to do it, seeing as how Joe Boy was my favorite rapper, it would have to be Hollow the Don.
Okay. Now saying that, round one, who gets round one?
I thought Joe got round one, like in a landslide. Or are you asking as far?
No,
as
I'm talking about you and you versus Hollow. Round one. Who gets round one?
I mean, it would depend on where it's at. You know, he's a great stage performer. Don't want to take anything away from him there.
We could say this one right here is in the quiet room. My man, you know.
We was going. It's 10 of us in the room. Oh, that's gonna be me all day.
No, it's just you and him in the room. They got the joint quiet room. Some nigga from Queens, yo. He wild too.
All right, yeah, that's gonna be me, man. Like I'm gonna come with some shit.
Where it's just bars.
Really
where there's no distractions. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't really know much about him, but he was coming at Joe like all crazy. So and I'm a huge Joe Budden fan. So I would have damn near defended Joe Budden's honor out there. You know?
Like, so you got to come back. You like that's the get back. All right, so word. So also, man, we also know that you know, like many people are a fan of the wrestling. You know what I'm saying? So, if you say whatever you became a wrestler, who you want to wrestle? Who's the one that who be your milestone wrestle? You know what I mean?
Oh man, if I was a wrestler, I guess I'd say Daniel Bryan because you know you would probably have the best match with him.
Okay.
Or Shawn Michaels. Like Shawn Michaels, is my favorite wrestler of all time. So, you know.
Word. Well, that's what it is, man. I want to once again give a shout out to all the listeners out there. Oscar, I see you, man. I see you gave me a PM, man. My hands, I'm busy right now, man. So many screens I got up and shit, man. Please forgive me, homeboy. I see him. I'm going to have to get to him or put him in a chat box. I can't handle another screen. I really can't. You know what I mean? But, Rich, let's talk about when you first got on LB, right? I know we touched it a little bit on part one. You know what I mean? But, after you felt your first hate vote, you know what I mean, and your first sour taste, when LB first gave you your sour taste, and it was like, I don't know if I want to fuck with that. How long into LB was you before you had that feeling?
Yeah, that shit was like, I want to say, sometime during that first month, like where we got into it with dude named like Perry and Bob 4000 and what's his name? Killer K or something like that, if I remember right. And these was hate voting everywhere, like, and it was just like, damn, bro. And that's how we originally, you know, started. You know, me and Saint T started, you know, on a diss track with them, and then, you know, I didn't just hop straight at you. Like I went through, you know, them. You know, I got at some niggas named the Mafioso Clique, which was like Manifest, Tragedies, old punk ass. A couple other folks, you know, but it was a lot of, after a while the hate voting stopped because people realized that I'd never do it back. Like if someone ever dissed me in a song, I would never hate both their songs and give them one just to knock them off the charts because I felt like that's denying, you know, them of getting their shot, you know, and getting a little bit more exposure, you know. And then why would I knock their song off the tracks? You know, it would make my song mean less. You know, if I knock their stuff off. Like, the people are going to decide who wins in the end anyway. So, you know, and you can ask anybody I've ever, you know, battled. I've never, you know, read their songs low. So, that's something I take pride in.
Okay. Well, that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? Now, Rich, we got, you know, as you and me, you know, we do have some roots. You know what I'm saying? Some history, should I say?
Yep.
And I dug up some shit. You feel me? Cause I'm a nosy motherfucker. That's why I did it. The thought came up and I went for it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And guess what I found? I'm gonna play this for you, right?
If you play what I think you're gonna play.
I don't know. Cause we had the good, we had the bad, and we had the ugly. You know what I'm saying? So, but this right here, because I'm on some good. I will say that. I'm on some good right now. You know what I mean? That was years ago, but I want to play this for you. Tell me your thoughts afterwards. Y'all in the basement, man. We getting it.
Chill. Rich. Shots fired. Mugs, what up? Let me holler at him. Be on the War, Joe Muggs and Dangerous. The whole world of hip-hop done changed and flipped. We don't wanna hear your lyrics, just crank that shit and forget your album. We need ringtone hits. The mind state which